Alright guys, so this will be the full edge retention testing on the first Wear Shaman loaner. This particular one you're seeing at the beginning of this video is the second one. However, I somehow missed recording the beginning of the full edge retention video. So I have all my footage from the factory edge, the first sharpening. I have the cutting from the further on sharpening, and I also have the conclusion to this video with the actual knife, and somehow, like I said, totally missed getting the beginning of this video. Not sure why. I think maybe originally I was going to put it all into one video, and the way things are going right now, that it just didn't end up that way. So the footage you're about to see and the numbers you are going to hear are for the Wear that I have sent back over a week ago, and you will see this one later on. I do have quite a bit of other things coming in between this that are already done that I need to get out. So after this short clip you're about to see, it will be the cutting, and then we'll come back and talk about how the first one did for the full testing. Now that we got to see that cutting, get that out of the way, go ahead and talk about how this Wear did. So I'll recap real quick. In the first video about this, that was the factory edge and the very first time it was sharpened. The factory edge did 93 feet. The first sharpened edge, I only did the total amount of cutting, 160 feet. So then I sharpened it a second time, cut the edge off, sharpened it a third time, and went to testing. So on that, and I will say I had no problems deburring this, no problem sharpening it. Straightforward, easy to sharpen, no problems. On the third edge, 178 feet fine edge, 119 feet working edge, for a total of 297 feet. Sharpened it again, be the fourth edge, went ahead and ran that one. 172 feet fine edge, 137 feet working edge, for a total of 309 feet. Since the first Spyderco Z-Wear that I got to test, I did go ahead and run it on the fifth edge for a third test. And on that test, 177 feet fine edge, 127 feet working edge, for a total of 301 feet. So where does that stand compared to everything else? Not going to talk about, even though this is essentially Cruwear, and I guess I've seen some people have contacted Zap, and Cruwear is supplied to them as Z-Wear sometimes, and some of the Cruwear data sheets have the same composition as Z-Wear does. So for the intents of this, we're going to go ahead and say it's pretty much the same thing as Cruwear. Now, I do have a lot of Cruwear testing coming up. I will compare this to that when I get to those. But how does it compare to other things? The golden K390, that's in the 63, 63 and a half range. I've seen one or two that actually hit 64. This is right there. It's almost there in fine edge, and it is single-digit % behind in total amount of cutting. M4, same thing. The Rex 45s that I've tested, they have been the softer ones. I do have some harder Rex 45 to test that you guys will see. Didn't get to stick it in with this one, just didn't have the time. But the Para 3s, the two of those that I ran in Rex 45, this is right there with them also. So if you've used any of those, you'll have a pretty good idea of what you're going to expect for edge retention. Now you guys can go back and see in the edge stability and impact resistance on Cruwear. I didn't do it on this one. This is not my knife. I didn't ask if I could do it, and I'm out of time testing it. I need to move it along, get it back to the owner. He's going to have John at BGM do a regrind on it. I think that's a perfect choice for Z-Wear. But you can go look at that Cruwear, and that falls in line with all my experience with Cruwear. It has good edge stability. It has pretty good impact resistance. Not too far behind K390. And that's about it for this one. I do have another one of these. I will be testing it as well. That one I will be doing the edge stability and impact testing on. So I'll see how that one fares. Also see how it compares to this one as far as edge retention goes. And I do have to say, as much as I'm not a fan of the Shaman, it does feel a whole lot better in use with the micarta scales on it. Still not thrilled about this spot over here, but it definitely lends a better feel to it. So I'm guessing, as much as I like TerraTough over micarta, it would probably be much better with TerraTough for me. Maybe I'll find out one of these days. But enough of that. You guys have any questions, comments? How did your Z-Wear do if you have one? How's it been holding up for you? You can go check out Steel to Stone. He's done some testing with the Z-Wear also, and some sharpening on it. You want to see more? Take a look over there. That's all I have. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.